Now, for some odd reason, I was selected to be the person to explain to aliens when they came down to planet Earth what America was. What is it all about? They had no idea. I would begin with this quote by Jefferson because to me, it captures the essence of the credo of America. What are we? Who are we? What are we all about? What do we hope to accomplish with this nation and our existence on this planet? And I might sound a bit idealist, but I truly believe that these are the words that really embody everything that it means to be an American and what Americanism is about. So let's read through them. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is pretty. So what's Jefferson saying here? Well, one, that these truths, these facts are common sense. They're self-evident. The evidence, the proof is in each of us. One, that every single human being on this planet was created equal. Not meaning equal in their skills or their talents or their intelligence or their wealth. Equal in the value of their soul. Equal in the value of themselves as a human being. Equal within the rights that they have by simply breathing and living and being alive. There's many ways that we're not equal. You might be a better basketball player than me. Judging by my success on the court playing against my son this past week, you most definitely are a better basketball player than me. Or you might be a better reader or singer or better with technology. Probably all those things. I'm not your equal. But where you are my equal and I am your equal is in the terms of our value as a human being and in the rights that we are born with. And once again, we are all born equal with these rights, endowed, blessed, gifted in our birth by our Creator. Whether you believe that to be God, he used a capital C, meaning God. Whether you believe in many gods or that the forces of nature created us. Whatever you believe created us as human beings, we were created with certain unalienable rights. Rights that can never be touched, never be taken away. Unalienable. I cannot alienate those rights. That among these rights are life. You have the right to live, to be alive. 2, liberty. To be free to make your own choices without constraint. To decide what you want to do with your life, to decide and express what you want to do religiously, politically, that nobody should be holding a figurative gun to your head and forcing you to make those choices. You should be free to make those choices. And lastly, oh, I love this line, the pursuit of happiness. Now, don't go and tell anybody that Mr. Keelan said, I have a right to be happy. You don't. Sorry. Jefferson didn't say you have a right to be happy. No one has a right to be happy. And frankly, chances are in life there's going to be times that you're unhappy. But gosh, you have the right to pursue happiness, to chase it, to try to find it, to figure it out. If happiness for you is going to be landing the job of your dreams, finding someone that you fall in love with and marry, getting an education upon an education, trying to build financial fortune for yourself, or just playing video games all day. I don't know. You have a right to pursue it. Now, are those things guaranteed to make you happy? Maybe. Maybe not. They're not guaranteed. But you have a right to pursue happiness. And that pursuit of happiness is your own personal success, your own economic success. So you have a right to try to chase whatever it is in life that will make you happy. chase it. The last part that Jefferson gets into ties into the idea of a social contract. That to secure these rights, what rights? The unalienable rights, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute a new government. So what's Jefferson saying here? Well, once again, it ties in on that idea of the social contract, that governments only exist. The main reason that governments get their power from the people, from the consent of the governed. So the people give the authority for governments to exist. And governments give the government the right to exist in order to protect their rights. And the government no longer protects the people's rights, its unalienable rights. If the government instead attacks or becomes destructive to the people's rights, then the people have the right to alter it, to change it. Think, we alter our government quite a bit in the United States through elections. If we don't like the way that things are going, we can elect somebody new. We can fire or alter the government and elect a new government. That's a big deal. You couldn't do that before. You can't do that with a king. You can't fire or vote out a king. And if the government won't be peaceably altered or changed, then the people have the right to abolish it. Jefferson's saying that people are born with a right, if their government becomes destructive to their rights, to get rid of that government, to rebel essentially, to abolish it, and to put in place a new government which will protect their rights. No other government in history have been founded by proclaiming that the people themselves have the right to overthrow that government. That's a big deal. So we just read through 3 sections of the Declaration of Independence. What I'd like you to do for your question is rewrite one of those 3 passages in your own words. Try to make it in a way that the average middle schooler would understand. You may use slang if you like, but I want you to show me that you get it in a way that if you were talking to somebody about what the Declaration was about, that it would be simplified and understandable. Bonus points if you can find a cool meme to tie in with your idea. So, that's that. Thanks for watching. I declare you independent of this video and this lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.